Like most addicts, eventually Ian's life was consumed with the pursuit of drugs and he wound up on the streets. Well, in order to fund his habit, Ian resorted to some pretty insane things, but none more disturbing than when he took a job working for the rich kid Ari Shafir. Now, as you might know, every dark and dirty trick Ari Shafir has ever pulled was actually Ian, who had been hired to do Ari's crimes in case of any legal blowback, and Ian was frequently arrested or beaten up on Ari's behalf, all for some chump change. Poor Ian Fidance was regularly pummeled for pennies, and everyone knows about the famous incident where Bobby Lee beat the shit out of Ari Shafir and made him eat human feces. Well, rest assured, it was the human punching bag Ian who was left there in the parking lot of Pink Dot covered in dookie. So how did he go from being treated as a sub to dominating the lesbian crust punk comedy scene? Well, a chance encounter with a New York comedian would change the course of Ian's life. You may remember my report on Michelle Wolf, who is in fact 27% actual canine. Well, Michelle taught Ian the power of the bite, and with her coaching, Ian was able to increase his own bite strength by 60%. Well, after 6 months of in-depth training in the mountains of New Jersey, Ian returned to the comedy scene transformed. And this is even rumored to be the real reason behind Dane Cook's multiple facial surgeries. Apparently, Dane had taunted Ian, only to find the devilish boy would latch onto his face with the power of a Doberman, and after that, nobody messed with Ian Fidance, and he demanded they call him Ian Finance. And after Ian had secured his position, he started teaching others the way of the bite, and his newest protege has been wreaking havoc all over the Los Angeles comedy scene. Allegedly, Cat Bird, the once meek open micer, has become a killer, literally. After Ian taught her his violent methods, Cat Bird took it one step further and has started murdering open micers around the city. And according to Cat Bird, murder is hilarious. With rising comedians like Sam Landers completely disappearing off the map, it's clear Cat Bird used her sinister biting powers to end the competition's life. And as proof, she will most likely completely deny being a serial killer. Oh, Ian, you've no idea what you've released into the world. And there's plenty more strange things about him, like how he's been romantically linked to SNL's Leslie Jones, or how he served 3 years in a Mexican jail for attempting to steal the identity of a local drag queen. But we'll have to save that for another time. Until then, Ian Fidance, you're a total bitch.